Hello. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, I just realized I didn't really check the sound. I'm hoping it's working. Anyway, this will be a short video. I found a cassette tape, or as Jim Butterfield would say, a cassette tape. And what does it say on here? But it says, Sid Speaks, and I wrote this. And what is this? Well, quite simply, my grandfather, Sidney Kinnell, who lived to be 95, which means as he was born in 1900, he died in 1995, almost 30 years ago. Anyway, he used to do these monologues. And at some point, someone said, boy, you should really record some of those so that, people can listen to them later. And he did. And actually, at his funeral, I did take this tape in the old days when we would take a tape and put one on one side and cue it up and, make a mixtape and do all this cool stuff. I did grab one of these, which actually, if you're ever watching his 90th birthday party video, which is online now because I found it and saved it. Dear, my nose is pestering me. Oh no. Oh no. Dear God. Yuck. Anyway, you'll see there was one called The Man with a Single Hair, which almost finished. The last line was supposed to be, the world shall know that I was not always bald. But it cut off the last word. Anyway, so there's a bunch of these on here. Now, what I need to do, and it would be a miracle to think that I don't have, I've got to find a cassette player. And I know I have some around. And I know upstairs I have a stereo, like the old thing, the different parts and things. I've got to connect it up. I've got to test this tape and see what's what. And then, indeed, I will record things. I don't know how many are on there. This tape says Sid Speaks, and on the back, it says, in his writing, Thanksgiving, 1970. What is that? I don't know. It may be that he just reused the tape, and there's more of his stuff on there. For those that are unaware, and most of you would not be aware, Sidney was a tea and coffee taster and blender, which he did for 75 years, from the time he was 15 until the time he was 90, when he finally said, well, that's enough. Anyway, back to his funeral thing. Right at the end of this tape, assuming this is what I think it is and all that, he did say, well, that's it, and I'll say farewell for now. And I did add that to the end of the thing at his funeral. I think it caught a few people off guard. Anyway, so I need to investigate this, and I have been kind of sidelined with a couple of health things, so I've not done much for a little bit, but I'm hoping to get back in the game. And indeed, today I want to find something to play this on and see what I can do. Excuse me. Oh. So you know what? I think that's enough for now. I'll make sure that the sound worked on this. I'm going to blow my nose and talk about more things. So, thanks for coming to the basement. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye for now. By the way, if you're wondering why I sit here and stare at this for a while, it's because I'm trying really hard to remember to go in, once I've uploaded things, to chop the front when I'm walking in and chop the back when I'm walking out stuff out. So it's easier to do this when I stop and stare and smile. Bye for now.